Yo, good morning. Good morning. Here we are live Tuesday. Some would say happy Halloween. Some would say happy Hallelujah Day. Whatever you say, hey, good morning to you today. Hey, good morning. Hey, this morning is morning encouragement to you. I'm Double D, your host, Donovan Darris, with your morning encouragement. I hope this is encouraging to you as we come on. I try to come on live every morning. If this is, I need your favor. I need a favor. I need you guys to subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay? The Donovan Darris YouTube channel, the one where Donovan's in the suit, where I'm in a suit. Subscribe to there because, again, I'm going to start doing these posts on YouTube. Okay, reason being, it allows it to go further. Okay, Google has this thing where they know everything about you, right? And they know everybody, so they push it out there. So do me a favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel, get the notifications, so that way, again, we can get these messages out further. But for now, I'm going to be doing them on Facebook, coming to you live every morning. All right, this morning's message and morning encouragement, if you have not seen the title already, is how to trick yourself to get what you want. Okay, how to trick yourself to get what you want. Everybody has wants and desires. Everybody has wants and desires. And sometimes we can want things and we can desire things, but because we don't feel like it at the moment, it holds us back and sometimes we don't move forward. For example, you may want better health, but because you don't feel like working out, you don't go work out. You may want to make more money, but because you don't feel like doing an extra thing or staying after work late or getting up earlier, doing some things in the morning, you don't do it. You may feel like having a greater, better relationship, but because you don't feel like going the extra mile because you had a long day at work, you're like, oh man, forget it. Or you think about what happened before and it shuts you down and it sets you back. Or you may feel like being more happy internally, may have more peace of mind and just say, you know what, I'm tired of being negative. But you don't feel like going through the work. As I said, where it could be because you failed in the past, you failed in the past, or you just feel like, man, I don't know what to do, or you feel like, man, what is it worth anyway? Okay, that's for somebody else. Whatever it is, sometimes we got to trick ourselves, to get what we want. Hey, it's Halloween, right? So people trick or treat. So I'm going to give you a little trick or treat today that's going to help you. That's going to help you trick yourself to get what you want. And it's found in one word, and that word is enthusiasm. It is enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is basically defined as an intense and an eager approval towards something. You hear me? It's an eager approval of something. And so what happens is, a lot of times when we decide, we think, okay, I want this or I want that. You will only accomplish it up to your level of enthusiasm. Think about this. Enthusiasm is to progress in moving forward as gas is to a car. Okay? Enthusiasm is to your mind as gas is to a car to move it forward. Because we need it. And so again, I'm not going to go into a whole lot of details about the mind. But again, if you want to check out more about the mind, and I put it in really simplest forms, I would say definitely go to Amazon and get my book. It's called Next Level Motivation, Principles for Living Life to the Fullest. Okay, I have a whole chapter on the power of the mind. Okay, and I talk about the conscious and the subconscious mind. But basically, I'll give you a quick little brief part of it, of why that works. So your mind, in essence, is broken down into two, okay? Break a big circle, okay? And in the book, I have an illustration, and split it in half. The top part of your mind is your conscious mind. That's where you think. That's where you reason, that's where you reason, all your senses, touch, taste, sound, hear, sound, feel, and all that stuff. And that's where information comes in. That's where you're thinking, man, I want to do good. I want to have this. I want to have that. But then the bottom part is your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is your emotional side of your mind. It's where it stores every experience that you ever had, everything you ever saw, everything you ever felt, every joy, every pain, everything. You ever seen that movie Inside Out? That movie is very accurate because it's in that subconscious mind that holds on to everything. Okay, that's how you can have something happen to you 10 years ago, and then constantly you see something or you hear a song and hey, all of a sudden, bam, it comes right up. Those feelings, those moments, okay, those emotions that you had come up, whether it's good, and/or it's bad. And so again, understanding your mind is broken up into two parts. The conscious mind, the top, and the subconscious mind is the deep part. That's what Christians may call your heart, the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, the unconscious mind. Doesn't matter. But it's from that unconscious mind and subconscious mind that then leads to the body and tell the body what to do. Okay? So here's what we talk about. Here's what the post is about tricking yourself to get what you want. So we may see things or hear things with our eyes and our ears. It gets into our subconscious mind. It has to be mixed with enthusiasm. It has to be mixed with some type of energy, some type of approval, an intense approval of it. And then here's what it does. It sends it to your body. It tells your body what to do. Prime example, good and bad. You're watching a horror flick, right? You're watching a movie, Halloween, Jason, Freddy Krueger. You're watching that. And all of a sudden, you hear the music. You see what's about to happen. You in the safety of your own home. Ain't nobody in there with you, but you watching this movie. But you hear the sounds. You see what's about to happen. And then what does it do? It got in here, the conscious mind. It went to the subconscious mind, the feeling part. You started to get nervous as it accepted it as real. And then it told your body to jump and to be scared and to be nervous and to shiver. And so when we talk about tricking your subconscious mind, tricking your mind, okay, tricking yourself to get what you want, we're talking about we have to deal with that subconscious mind. We have to do something because the subconscious mind takes everything in as real. Everything. So what does that mean? That means you can be watching a TV show and it's not real to you because you're just sitting there watching it. But your body, your subconscious mind held on to it with the enthusiasm, the approval that that's real. And then it told your body what to do and therefore brought forth the results. So it's the same thing in your things that you want. So I have basically 5 little things I'm going to share with you about enthusiasm that's going to help you get what you want. And I say trick your mind what you trick yourself what you want, because sometimes, you know what, we can have situations happen to us in our past. We can have a limited belief system about ourselves and about our level of expectation. Remember this, you don't get in life what you believe, you get in life what you expect. So a lot of times we may say one thing, but we're really getting what we expect. I expect it to not work out. I expect them to reject me. I expect, so you get in life what you expect. And so therefore we have to trick ourselves, okay? And we have to get those things on the inside. So here's 5 quick points on enthusiasm, how you're going to be able to walk through the day and the rest of your life and get what you want. Number 1, okay? To be enthusiastic, you got to act enthusiastically, right? Because here's the thing, as I'm at, you may not know, I don't feel the greatest today. Like, I don't feel like, hey, but in my mind, because I've been working on it and because I'm acting enthusiastically, you can see what it's doing to me internally is that it's churning, it's bringing forth these emotions, it's bringing forth this eagerness, it's bringing forth this passion. Why? Because I made a decision to act enthusiastically. I made a decision, okay, to bring forth the energy that's needed for this forum and for the things that I'm about to do. So number 1, if you want to be enthusiastic, you have to act enthusiastically. So whatever you want to happen, you have to act that way first. Don't wait for the feelings to come to do it. Act that way first. Number 1. Number 2, as I mentioned, enthusiasm is to progress as gas is to car in terms of moving things forward. We need enthusiasm. Remember, the definition in and of itself, it says that it is an intense approval of something. All right. And so it is to the same thing. I can't drive this car without gas. You can't get what you want without being enthusiastic and without enthusiasm. So you have to act enthusiasm. You have to have it to get what you want. You go into a room and you're trying to sell something or you're trying to get something to happen, even if it's your children, even if your job, your relationship, it doesn't matter. If you come in there with this old downcast spirit, downcast attitude, oh man, it's just me, I'm just barely making it today, you ain't gonna get nothing. You don't get nothing but a shut door, get the hand, you're gonna get something, man. You'll get somebody to laugh at you, man. Okay, look, I'll give you a little secret. Somebody say, man, you might as well laugh at your problem because everybody else is as well, okay? That's a little side, little note. So anyway, remember, so you need enthusiasm to get what you want. If you want to move forward, you gotta have enthusiasm. Number 3, Enthusiasm stimulates your subconscious mind. We talked about this. By feeding your conscious mind with enthusiasm, that means by feeding your conscious mind, okay, I am enthusiastic, and I'm doing things. Watch this. You impress upon your subconscious mind, like we talked about, okay, the fact that your burning desire and your plans are certain. So that just basically means that as I am acting enthusiastically, I am telling my conscious mind that I am enthusiastic. I'm showing, I'm doing it. Then it is basically telling my subconscious mind, wait a minute, he or she is enthusiastic. And it makes it seem like it's real and it's certain. And then it produces the results that we want. So here's the thing. Most people, when you think about the way you've been living your life, think about the engine of a train and the caboose of a train. The engine of the train, the one that moves the train, is your will. It is your act of your will. The caboose are your feelings. Most people have been trying to live their life and drive that train by the caboose. They've been trying to live by the caboose. I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to do. But I want you to turn it around and switch it. You got to drive your life based off of your will. What will I do? I will act enthusiastically. I will do these things. Don't worry about feeling it. Act it. And then you're going to see that wherever the train, the engine goes, the caboose automatically comes with it. All right. So remember that. So again, enthusiasm going to stimulate your subconscious mind. By feeding your conscious mind with enthusiasm, you're pressing upon your subconscious mind that this stuff is certain. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. All right. And I know you may be thinking, oh man, what I'm going to walk around being phony. No. You're not being phony. You have to do this. This is a natural part of how you get what you want. This is a natural component to attracting these things in our life. It's a natural component. If I'm on a radio station, and I'm back in Philly, and my radio station I want to go to is Power 99 FM, and I'm on 88.5. You know, if I want to get to 99 FM, I got to turn the channel. I got to turn it. I got to do what it takes to get me to that channel. But I may have started here. Same thing for you. I don't care, regardless of where you're at right now in your life. Now, regardless of what goals or stimulation that you have, if you want to get to that Power 99 FM, you want to get to that station where you're grooving, where your things that you want to come to pass, you got to put forth the effort, and it has to be an act of your will. All right, and the last two, enthusiasm is a state of mind. It inspires action and is the most contagious of all emotions. You hear what I'm saying? The most contagious emotion, the one that people want, not the ones that people, you know what I'm saying, put the brakes on. Is enthusiasm. Is contagious. I'm totally sure that as I'm doing this right now, you're like, yo, dude, that dude got a lot of energy in the morning. I know you're probably saying that. Yes, because I'm enthusiastic about life. I'm enthusiastic about what I'm saying, about what I'm doing, and it's contagious. So when I walk away from here, man, I'm on fire. I'm going to attack everything. I'm going to dominate everything. Why? Because I'm deciding by an act of my will to be enthusiastic, okay? And so when it says it's a state of mind, and it's the most contagious emotion of everything. You ever get on the phone with somebody, you call somebody up, you know what I'm saying? You be like, hey, they be like, hey. And then all of a sudden, your energy go down, bam. But if you ever get on the phone with somebody and they be like, hey, hello, you be like, hey, how you doing? And all of a sudden it lifts them up. Hey, I'm doing better now. And so that's why I encourage you, when you go to your job today, bring that enthusiasm. When you go home, bring that enthusiasm. When you're at your job and you're thinking about your life, bring that enthusiasm. Bring that enthusiasm. I'm going to get this. See yourself doing it. Be enthusiastic about it. And check yourself when you find yourself not being enthusiastic, when you find yourself going to negative town, all right? And the last one, enthusiasm is more powerful than logic. Enthusiasm is more powerful than reasoning or rhetoric in getting your ideals across and winning over others to your viewpoint. So watch this. Enthusiasm is more important than logic. That just makes sense. It's more important than reason. You know what I'm saying? You know what? These things lined up. It's more important than rhetoric when it comes to help convincing other people to your viewpoint. See, at the end of the day, I'm sure right now that there's somebody that's watching this. You woke up and your energy wasn't really all there. But because I'm telling you about enthusiasm, and because I'm passionately telling you, because you're seeing it, because you're experiencing it, all of a sudden, I guarantee you that all of a sudden right now, you're believing about this enthusiastic thing. Now, granted, here's what you may be doing. You may be seeing Donovan being enthusiastic, but you're like, oh man, that's not me. Listen, I know you're there. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh man, well, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole lot of energy. Or, that either that's fake, or that's just Donovan, or he just had a lot of money, or he just played in the league. You got all these excuses why you won't act enthusiastically. And I'm telling you today, if you want anything in your life, if you have desires, act enthusiastically. Act enthusiastically. I didn't say feel enthusiastically. I didn't say reason the enthusiasm. I didn't say look at logic. Should I feel enthusiastic right now or should I not? You can even, you can even be enthusiastic even in the presence of pain. We've all had loved ones, and we've all had people that passed away. You say, well, how can I be enthusiastic around that time? Well, we can decide to be enthusiastic by sharing and focusing on the love that we have for that person, by celebrating their life, by celebrating the good times. That is an act of our will. And so I'm here to encourage you as we step away, that it doesn't matter what you're going through, it doesn't matter what your situation is, you can trick yourself into getting what you want by being enthusiastic, by sharing forth that enthusiasm. Remember, again, it's that intense approval of something. What are you intensely improving today? What are you holding on to today? What are you hoping for today? Well, if you are, and there's something deep desire that you have, my encouragement to you is act enthusiastic today. It's the most contagious emotion that there is. All right? So again, I hope that encouraged you guys. Again, I remind you again, listen, by today, can you team up with me? I need 30 more subscriptions on that YouTube page, the Donovan Darius one, okay, with double D and suit. All right, I need 30 more so that way I can customize, I can customize that URL and make it really easy for people to find it. Okay, so people can find it. So again, do me a favor. I'm going to wind up posting the link here. Okay, but if you have the link to that YouTube page, please, you post it as well. Share this on your pages. This is the era where we're sharing stuff. Why? Because when we want to share something positive, we want other people to get this information. All right, and so listen, I just want to say you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. And now I'm gonna go ahead and give out my little shout outs for the rest of the day. All right, let's see who we got on here, man. Listen, you guys are gonna be awesome today. Remember, carry this message. Not only carry the message, but carry them, be the message. All right. Artisha, good morning. Vanzella, Bucky, Joe, Manju, Art, Cindy Lee, Big Nate, what's up, boss man? Miss Karen, Vanzella, Cindy, Denise, Vicky, Randy Brown, Randy Randall, Edward, what's going on? Ken Tate, Gabriella, Miss Patricia, good morning. Mr. Jermaine, Arvia, good morning. Who else we got? Miss Linda Armstrong, Miss Sita as well. You guys listen, so you guys have a good one today. You know what I'm saying? You guys have a good one today. Thank you, Vanzella, appreciate it. Again, now let this mouthful be in somebody else's ear as well, okay? Do me a favor. Share this. All right, now I'm going to hold you accountable. Give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, whatever, if you want to share this today. All right, so we can kind of get this out. Share this, but I also need you guys to subscribe to that link, okay, if you have not. All right, so we can just continue to grow and grow and grow. You guys be safe today. You be good today. Remember, act enthusiastically. Act it. Bring that to the party, baby. It's the best way to get the results that you need. All right, y'all be blessed, man. Peace.